Hi, I'm Kelly, and I love winter. I've noticed that a lot of people don't know each other around campus really well, so I decided to change that. I'm going to bundle up this year and head on out to break the ice with whoever you want me to. I'm Kelly, let's break the ice. Hey, so on this episode we're going to go talk to Tyler over in the TED department. He's super well recommended. He's an education guy. We're going to play some Break the Ice. It's going to be awesome. So we're going to head on over to Wyman.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Kelly.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Welcome.
too. Yeah. You ready to play Break the Ice?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi everybody, I'm Kelly, back here for Break the Ice, and here we have Tyler Koepke.
Yes. Hello.
Hi. So, we're gonna play this game. You told me you're kind of a master at it.
Yes, I have kids. I have definitely played this before.
It's a classic. It was under Vintage Games.
Oh, really?
We had to order it
Break
under
the Ice is a vintage game?
Vintage. To start, if you want to go first
Yeah.
and answer the question, how did you get here?
So, are you ready for this? This is kind of a twisting, turning path to me getting here. Okay, so, born, Wausau, Wisconsin.
Okay, that's like 4 hours away, right?
Well, 2.5.
2.5.
Due east.
Okay. I don't know Wisconsin.
Maybe she doesn't know Wisconsin.
I don't know Wisconsin. I'm a Minnesota girl, but
Okay.
I will try.
So born in Wausau, raised in that area, did my undergrad work at Madison.
Okay.
Political science major.
Wow.
Political science.
Okay.
Didn't lend itself to nabbing a job right away out of college. So I actually got a job offer in the state of Virginia at an outdoor alternative high school. So I went there after graduating, worked there for 2 years. I was in love at the time, and so my girlfriend was still living in Minnesota, and I moved back to Minnesota to propose to her. Then she got a job in Washington State, and we moved out to Washington. Lived there for 5 years. I finished my graduate school work out there.
What'd you get your graduate?
Administration.
Okay, there's where maybe some of the...
Yes.
Okay.
Although, this roundabout way to me getting into like teaching and being in education. So none of my degrees were in education. But having a master's degree allows you to teach at a college or a university. And so then after I did my graduate school work, I was a teacher at a community college. And then we had our first child out in Washington. And since both our families were still in Wisconsin, we're here. So that's how I got here. Yes.
What was your favorite? I know you may be partial to Wisconsin, but of the other places you've lived, what was your...
For sure, Washington State.
Okay,
it's
amazing. What was it out there? Was it the coast was good?
So we lived in Olympia, Washington, an hour from Seattle, well, it was right on the Puget Sound, but like an hour from the mountains, a couple hour or two from Portland, so it was ideal.
Okay.
Careful now.
I'm making a choice. Go with this bad boy, right?
I do really appreciate that we are in hats, gloves for Break the Ice.
Yes. I feel like it's fitting, we're going for a theme. And we're just gonna go all the way.
Oh!
Awesome. Should we have? What do you wish you had more time to do?
I like to cook.
Yeah.
But with 2 kids, I just feel like there isn't enough time to like cook things that are good. It's always like mac and cheese or chicken nuggets.
Quick that
yes. Well, and the kids aren't super into adult food at this point, and so to like
no stuffed peppers.
No stuffed peppers, no.
Okay.
So cooking. My wife and I are certified to scuba dive, and we scuba dove we went to Thailand pre-kids and scuba dove in Thailand, and that was scuba dived? Dove? Dove?
You're the education guy.
I'm not an English major though.
That's true. I'm not either. So we're gonna, whatever feels right.
Scuba diving.
Okay.
I'd like to go scuba diving more.
Okay.
Yeah. Just something that I've only done a couple times, but it was amazing when I did it, and so I'd like to do that more.
My turn.
Okay.
So the next question we have for you is, What is one thing that should be different in schools 10 years from now? I think as an education guy, this is
Yeah,
a point.
So this is one where I have to temper my anger at the current education system and how teachers are treated. So I really hope that teachers would be treated with respect and given the societal respect that I feel like they deserve. Because I feel like right now teachers get blamed for a lot, or they're the first individuals sort of pointed to if things aren't going well in schools or if students aren't achieving the way that we might expect them to. It all somehow gets back to the teachers and that it's all their fault, and ooh, that makes me upset. We're getting down to the ones that are holding up our ice skater here.
Not a lot
Is
left.
this a polar bear? What is this that we're dealing with?
It's, well, if you look at the box, I would say maybe it's a purple bear.
But
is it?
But is it?
Okay. Just a quick question though.
Yeah.
What's your favorite nickname that you've ever been given, or have you been given a nickname?
You know, I haven't had many nicknames that have stuck. I get called T a lot. My friends call me T.
Okay. Yeah. For Tyler, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oof.
So T, but the favorite that I have been called T-Bone.
Okay,
Pretty
that's
solid.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Last question. What is some advice you would give yourself 10 years from now?
10 years from now.
10 years ago.
So 10 years ago, so I've almost been here 10 years. I think I'm entering my 9th, and my son is 9 years old, so this would have been right before he was born. So 10 years, so I wouldn't have had any kids at this time. So the advice I would have given myself probably is something along the lines of be patient. Cultivate patience, Tyler. You're gonna need it as a parent, and you're gonna need it in your future career.
Yeah.
And along the same, be chill, be patient. If I was looking at myself 10 years ago with this face, I would just say, enjoy it, man. Because there's a lot. Number one, enjoy the time before you have kids. But also, I think it's easy to get lost in the day-to-day stuff that you do as a parent, and time. It's so cliche to say the time flies by as a parent, but it does. And I find myself looking back on my kids' pictures from they were younger, and I'm just like, I wish I would have just in the moment known to just enjoy it more and not let these fleeting moments fly by so quickly.
Boy.
What? No! I was so sure that you were.
And the thing is,
Yes, the other side broke too. I was not expecting that.
I am in college.
Oh man.
But the ice has been broken.
Yes.
The ice has been broken. Well, it was good to meet you.
Yes, thank you for coming by with a gloved hand.
It's
yes.
okay. I am clearly ready for going back out into the winter.